Hey guys, welcome back to another video of the Fortnite building series that I've made in Minecraft. Today we're going to be looking at the Pleasant Park Big Stone House. This is the big house that is between the blue house and the house that has the tree that fell over it in OG Pleasant Park Chapter 1. It is, if you're looking at it through the soccer ball field, it's going to be on the left side as opposed to the right side, which has the gas station and the modern house. Anyway. It's a kind of complex build, well, not complex in its name, it's just a house like a normal house, but it does have a complex roof, as we'll get to later, and it does have the first floor is a lighter wood, while the second floor is a darker wood, so that's why the grid is different. So let's go ahead and get into the dimensions. The dimensions for the big house in Pleasant Park: it has a length of 21 blocks, width of 13 blocks, and a height of 13 blocks. That's your dimensions for the build. And so let's get into the grid. So the first thing you should do is make a 3x3 3x3x2 tall grid, with the first level being a 3x3 grid, 1, 2, 3 of diorite. Diorite just looks the best for the light wood. Pale oak kind of looks similar, but I would go with stripped pale oak as we did for the square house over there. Because the regular pale wood, as you can see over there with the other big house for Retail Row, doesn't look as great as the checkered pattern wood that is used on the big house. So then once you've got that first floor done, 3x3x3, then you put another 3x3 on top, this time made of stone, because it's a more grayish, more light gray wood that's used for the second floor than for the bottom floor. And then once you've got that 3x3x2 grid, you can build this 2x2 one-story grid over here, entirely made of diorite, 1, 2 for the length, 1, 2 for the width, and with a roof outline made of diorite and of course andesite, polished andesite stairs and polished andesite slab, like so. There's a little side angle, and you're going to make the same thing up top here with stone to match the upper floor, but still using the polished andesite stairs and slabs as so. Do one on this side, and then one on this side as well. And then finally, what you're going to do on this side, in the corners, this is why the grid is very important. This is why the grid, it makes Fortnite builds easy. On top of this grid post, you're going to put 3 across like this, and then 1 across like this, and then top it with andesite stairs and andesite slabs. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side, and you can use the grid to see where you start and stop. You should have 3 stone blocks in between these 2 andesite stairs as such, and that'll make sure you know that you got it right. So anyway, let's begin by actually filling this out. So we're going to need to put a doorway here. We're also going to need to get glass. So I forgot to get glass. There's the doorway here. Then we get a triple window, so a all-around window, followed by a double window here. I'm going to put like so, so an all window there, and then an all window there, and then these are going to be, this is going to be a wall in this corner right here, and then these are both going to be double windows for the living room area. So double window, double window. Then when you come around to this side, the back side, you're going to have a single window, so not a double window but a single, a doorway, so an outer doorway that leads outside, and then you're going to have a single window. So single window, doorway, and then single window. So when you get to the kitchen, you're going to have an all window, and then the garage, we're going to have a doorway that leads out, and then you're going to have a big window for the kitchen area, like so, and the doorway that leads out the garage area. Finally, you're going to close off the garage here. We'll make the garage door later, but you're just going to close out that wall there, and then you're going to make this a double window. So double window, so you have double window, and then garage door, which we'll build later. So the garage will be, you can block this off from the rest of the house, like so, and then you can make the floor. I already made the floor stone just so I didn't have to waste time doing it, but you make the floor out of stone, and then you add a door right here. Now, do it right here. Right there. So you got a door that leads into the garage. And then for the rest of the house, you're going to make the floor oak wood planks. It just looks the best. And then you're going to make this bonus room with stone as such. But we are not done because this house is broken. This house has a broken roof. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this area right here and you're going to make it broken. And how you're going to do that is you're going to make it look like this. So it's broken and there's going to be a chest right there, but this part of the roof is broken, and then when we make the actual roof, which we'll start to do right now, you complete the roof as such, but you're going to be breaking this roof like so. I'll show you guys how you're going to break this roof. Because you got to make it look like it has been damaged, it has gotten roof damage. We're going to finish this roof here because we're done with this garage and kitchen area. We'll finish the kitchen when we talk about the main house, but the garage area is already done, so we can kind of already close this off. Like so. And then what you're going to do is you're going to make an X formation like that, but you're not going to complete it. You're going to leave this one right here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to change that. You're going to put a stair right there and change that in a diamond formation. And you're just going to leave it like that. A broken window, a broken roof that is being quietly reconstructed. And finally what you're going to do is you're going to use oak fence like so, to make it look like it's under construction. So you've got a roof that's damaged and is now under construction like so. And finally what you can do is you can close off these two walls right here with stone. To close off the attic so it can't be, close off this side attic so it can't be accessed. You have to access it only from the garage like so. Alright, so now you can close off this entire wall here. Now we're going to actually start making the kitchen area. So the kitchen area is going to be like so, like right here. The kitchen area is going to be completely, you can completely go from the kitchen to the main hallway, like so. And what you want to do is you want to put 5 blocks in the middle, make it 3 from this wall and 3 from this wall. You can do it by seeing that, 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. And you're going to make this wall 4 blocks high. This is going to be your staircase wall. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to do this, so you can make it an archway, but still make it so you can walk through no problem. Alright, now you're going to make the supply closet. There's like a supply closet here that's not a bedroom, but it's just like a little supply area. Then what you're going to do is you're going to put a pillar in the middle here, and you're going to make it for the living room, and separate the living room from the main hallway. You've got your supply closet, and then you've got the kitchen and the dining room over here. Alright, so now we've got the first floor pretty much done, so we're going to close it off with oak wood planks, like so. Where this 5 thing is, you don't want to cover it up because that's where the stairs are going to be. Forgot to mention that. So you're going to keep that open right there, just so we can add the stairs in later. But you're going to close the rest of this out. Alright. So now, what you want to do, you want to add 5 here, make this a 2 by 5. And then you want to put stairs down. So now you've got a basic staircase, like so. And you want to do this, so that the stairs are easy to go down. Easy to go up, easy to go down. Alright, so now we're going to work on this here. We're going to get quartz. You can use iron if you want, but I think quartz is better. For bathroom tiles, we're going to make the bathrooms here. So this whole front-facing wall has double windows, so very easy to make. Double windows. There is a bathroom right here. And I forgot, the inner walls are made of diorite, so you have to remember that. Even up here, when the walls are still in the dark gray of stone, the inner walls still keep the diorite side, so just remember that. Alright, so now in the bathroom, add quartz down so it looks like a tile bathroom. You can use iron if you want to, but I think that quartz works better for bathroom tiles. And we're also going to create a side bathroom over here because this house has 2 bathrooms. And we're also going to create the doorways to the kids' bedroom as well. So the kids' bedroom is right there, and we're going to create this little doorway for the kids' bedroom. And then finally we have a little archway over here. This is just a little play area. And then this is another bedroom. This is the master bedroom with the master bathroom. And then you've got the side bathroom for the kids. So the master bedroom leads right into the master bathroom. And then this has a double window. This has a double window. This doesn't have anything. And this doesn't have anything. Double window there. This is closed off. But this has a double window. This is closed off. Not a double window, this has a single window. So single window there. And then all 3 of these grid places are double windows. Alright, so finally we can close this all up. But before we do that, you want to make this right here stone. So 3, 1, and 3, 1. So you're making a 4, 4, and then a 3 in the middle. And we'll show why, because you want to make a diorite 3x3 block right here. Because the roof on this house is a little weird. There's a little outcropping of white wood in the middle of it. So that's why we're doing that, just to show us where the outline is. Because the roof is kind of wonky. Don't want to sugarcoat it, that's why I'm saying it right now. Okay. Alright, so you can make this front side roof because it doesn't have to do anything. The front roof is not wonky in any way. Alright, now comes the hard part. You've got to match this roof with the main roof because it has this little weird outcropping, so you're just going to have to work with it a little bit. I'm going to go all the way around. You want to get your andesite slabs, slab up this side, stairs on the rest of this side. I know it's a wonky little roof, but trying to be as real as possible, and that's how it looks in the game. Alright, well, with that, we're done. We've got the exterior of the house. Looks pretty much like the original game. But now we've got to add our chests and our shulkers. This house has 2 chests and 3 ammo boxes. It is the second best house to land at. Alright, so your first ammo box is going to be right here in the supply area. Next one is going to be in the garage on a shelf. The shelf will be made later, but it'll be right there. And then you've got your chest up here in the garage area, right there. So you can only access this chest if you build up to the garage. And then finally, we have a chest up here in the main section of the house, right here, and you can put a little torch so it glows in the dark. Alright, so now the final thing we have to do, we have to get birch, trapdoors, because we have to make the garage. So, alright, so that will do it. That is the big stone house for Pleasant Park. Garage, windows, roofs, side attic, everything you need. So that's going to do it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like if you like, dislike if you don't, subscribe if you like the video, comment down below your thoughts on the build and others you'd like to see me build from Fortnite the game as well as other games, thinking about doing some Apex builds as well and maybe some Overwatch 2 stuff, and as well as Marvel Rivals. We'll see what happens. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys with the next build. Toodaloo!